From the bed to a booth, for the old to the youth, it's Artist Block and it's season 2. Art, filmmaking, creativity, it's all happening. My name is Imaad and this is episode 25 of Artist Block. Allow me to introduce our awesome co-host for today. Graduated from Herald and Brathwaite Secondary School, an independent filmmaker, and you won first place, right, for documentary?
Yep.
First place winner for documentary at the Peel Student Film Festival.
Wait, not documentary. Sorry, it was.
Oh, was it?
It was.
Won first place in something.
Something. I forgot what category.
At Peel Student Film Festival. Amrit Singh, say hello.
Hello, what's up?
Even though you already, yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Before we begin, if you want to request a topic or if you want to come up here, be sure to follow us on all our social medias. We're ArtistBlockPod on everything. Or you can always shoot us an email. artistblockpod@gmail.com is going to be the way to go. Once again, be sure to subscribe to us on Google Play Music, YouTube, iTunes, and Soundcloud so you can get these episodes as soon as they come out. And that's pretty much it. Also, shout out to the YouTube viewership if anyone's watching. Okay, so
I remember the category. It was experimental.
Experimental. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know people want to hear like all the fun stuff and the artsy part, but let's get over the gear to get it over with.
For sure.
What camera do you shoot on?
Okay, I shoot on a Sony a6500. I have a lens which is 30mm Sigma f1.4.
Oh, so you're shooting on prime lens.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It's good.
Because like I know prime lenses are like, you know, everybody's favorite thing is prime lens, but do you always feel like you ever feel limited by it?
I do, but like I make it work.
Yeah.
You don't have to
just move closer.
Yeah, just move closer, move further. That's
yeah. What made you choose to shoot on Sony? And have you always shot on Sony?
No, I started with a Canon T5i, and I moved
on. Love that line.
Yeah, for sure.
The Rebel line is epic.
You can do a lot with that that camera, right? But Sony, because it's mirrorless, it's small. Mm-hmm. You can like it's so much easier to carry. And
what is the advantage of mirrorless?
To be honest, it's smaller. You know,
okay,
like, it's easier to carry, and like you can shoot 4K.
Was it even like
such a small...
less heavier than the T5i?
Sure.
T5i?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's really light.
Yeah. Light.
Does it have a flip out screen?
No. It's like it's limited. It's you can't like go side to side. You can only go front and like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so it can still be used as like a monitor to see what you're saying?
You can, yeah, but it's
cool.
very limited though.
Yeah. Microphone?
Microphone. I use a Rode mic. I don't really record audio that much.
What Rode mic do you use?
I use a Rode Video Mic Pro.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beefy one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, for sure.
Big stacks.
Yeah.
Laptop?
Laptop.
MacBook Pro?
Yeah.
Wait, which one is it?
The latest one that just came out like.
Oh, nice.
A month ago.
Wait, is it like the super beefed up one? With like all the specs?
It was like the second most expensive one.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Editing software of choice, Final Cut?
No, I stopped using Final Cut. I switched over to Premiere Pro.
Premiere Pro. Yeah. Why'd you stop using Final Cut?
It's limited. Like you can't really color grade that much. You can't use After Effects. So like I started using animation in my videos. You can't do that much, so I started using Premiere Pro.
Yeah, I'm noticing this amongst a lot of YouTubers now. Like they're starting to switch and stuff. Casey Neistat just made a video like yesterday, and he was like, "I'm gonna start switching to Adobe Premiere."
Exactly. You can do much more. That's the only reason. Yeah.
But what was the appeal of Final Cut in the first place?
Like the advantages of using it? Faster export time. Easier like interface to use. Like it's so much easier to learn. It's just like iMovie. So like for beginners, it's really really easy.
Premiere is definitely like the first time I ever opened it because I was trying to create something. I was like, what the hell's happening here?
Exactly.
And then After Effects is like double confusing because there's just so many options.
But like once you start using it, like I learned After Effects and Premiere Pro in less than 2 days.
Yeah.
Like
you just gotta keep going.
Yeah, the start is so it's just so hard. It's so overwhelming. But like
YouTube tutorials help.
After that, for sure. Yeah.
Where do you get your music? Because that's like my favorite part of your videos.
I find them on YouTube.
Nice. Yeah. What we'll get into finding it and stuff.
Yeah.
But would you like a bigger production budget if you had the chance?
Who wouldn't, right?
Who wouldn't?
For sure. Like exactly. If I had the opportunity to get a bigger budget, I would for sure take it. But right now I'm happy where I am. Like I'm doing good with what I have, and I'll continue on until I can afford that big budget. And yeah, pretty much it.
Would you consider yourself a filmmaker first or a photographer first?
I would consider myself as an artist because.
Oh man, what a G!
What a G! I do everything. I just don't do. I don't do just film. I don't do just photo. I do everything.
Nice. Have you done any paid shoots?
Yeah, for sure. Every weekend.
Yeah. That was that. Oh wow, that was such a flex.
I just came home from last night. I came at 4 in the morning from a shoot.
Oh yeah, you were at the DJ place.
Yeah, I was at Escape, hosted by Furious.
Cool. Yeah. Wait, what is that? Like a?
It was a party,
nice,
a nightclub.
So do you feel that having the best gear is necessary?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I would shoot with a $20 VHS camera if I had to, like straight up, because you don't need the best camera. I know everyone says this, but you don't need the best camera. Like that's the truth.
Yeah, this is why I'm such a hypocrite, because I kept preaching that, and then I bought like a really good camera.
Yeah, but like for sure you need the good quality cameras for like people who want the good quality in their videos. You know, for like clients, they're not gonna use the VHS camera footage.
And it's just like, oh shoot, I forgot to click record on the video. Whatever, we won't record it.
Don't worry. So like, I mean, yes, you do need like a good camera, but you can use the T5i as I mentioned. Yeah. Which is a low budget camera.
I would definitely recommend the Rebel series to anyone, because it's just such a good and it works with both photography, filmmaking, whatever you want to do.
I started off with that, and like it's really good. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think camera matters or whatever. Like, you know, gear doesn't matter.
Gear doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Are you big on audio quality?
Not much. I started getting into it, but like.
Well, I mean, you got a road mic, so you're already kind of set on
it's like a whole other path, and I want to learn more about it, but like I'm doing what I can. Yeah. Basically.
Quick disclaimer to anybody who's looking into buying a microphone, and this is assuming that you have a decent enough budget. Just buy a Rode microphone. Yeah. Don't buy any other brand. Straight up. I made this exact mistake. That mic isn't a Rode mic.
It's not?
It's like a Vid Pro.
Oh my god, that
and
looks
then I was like, oh my god. And then I got it, and then I realized right after, I was like, damn it, I should have gotten a Rode mic. And I didn't really return it. And it was like around the same price as a Rode Video Mic Pro. Or no, the Video Micro, like the smaller one. Yeah. So I was just like, well, yeah, so just buy a Rode mic.
Yeah, straight up.
Rode mic. There's no other, really, I mean, if you want to get like a Shure mic, which are decent but not really, a Rode mic is like best for like handheld
It's trustworthy. Like, you won't go wrong with it.
Oh, I didn't add this. Tripod?
I use what my dad had, like straight up, because my dad used to like shoot. I'm like, sorry, my grandpa used to shoot, and he had a small little tripod. I still use that to this day. Yeah. Because like, I don't really use a tripod that much. I shoot mostly handheld.
How is it so stable?
Because I have good hands.
Whoa, basically. That's talent.
Yeah, I don't use a stabilizer or a
Do you
tripod.
warp stabilize it in like Premiere at all?
No, I don't.
How is your hand so steady? You should like sell your hands. Like,
I wish.
Just give me a camera. I'll film hard shots.
Yeah, I don't use a stabilizer or anything like that. I'm gonna invest into one, but like.
Did you game as a kid?
Yeah, for sure, a lot.
Damn. Because like as I was like doing research on it and stuff, because I was like, oh my god, why are my hands so shaky? And they're like, oh, it's because you game a lot. And I was like, god damn it.
But now I feel like an uncle because I don't play games at all. Like I don't know how to play games now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like past a certain point where you're just like, I could be just like doing this instead of playing. Yeah, no, just like the other day, literally like yesterday, I played for 14 hours straight. Whoa. And that's like the first time I did that in like 4 years.
I wish.
And then I was just like, I can still do this. Like you just look at it as like I have power. And then I just felt like super bad about it. I was like, this is why I stopped in the first place, because I could have been doing so many more things with like that 14 hours. But yeah, so let's get to like the artsy part, which is everybody's favorite. When did you start?
I started back in, I can say grade 6 or grade 7.
Oh wow, it's really far back.
Really far back, yeah.
What did you start doing, like photography right away, or what?
Wait, actually, I can say even further than that. I can say grade 4. I started taking pictures with my iPod. Yeah. Like wherever I went, I took my pictures, and then I got like a little camera that my dad gave me, and I started taking pictures wherever. Like we went out a lot, like on trips to like Niagara Falls or stuff like that, right? We always used to go out like every weekend, and used to take pictures all the time. Like I remember taking pictures of cows. Like we were on a drive, and I just took pictures of cows, and I posted that on Facebook, and like I was so happy about it. So like ever since then, like I found my passion. I didn't know it back then. But like I knew,
you could feel it.
I could feel it. Like photography is my thing, or like art is my thing. But I was always scared to get into art because I felt like it's not enough pay and all that stuff. Even back in that day,
that's such like a big gripe for everyone. Yeah, and also it's like, do I have enough things? Exactly. No, you need this.
Like I told myself I'm not gonna get into art. In grade 5, I'm like, no, I'm gonna become a doctor. Like straight up. Yeah. Cause the money and everything, but then time changes and everything.
Yeah. So how did you start? You just kind of one day you were like, yo, you know what? I'm just take a picture of this.
I started taking it seriously around a year and a half ago, because my friend Kushbal, he introduced me to.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yo, Kushbal's got like the most shout outs on this podcast.
The best. Yeah. So he introduced me to a company called Nawab's, and that's basically like a wedding company, and like I started shooting with him. Yeah. So me, Hamraj, and Kushbal, all three of us, we started working as a like a wedding photographer,
wedding videographer.
Videographer and
If
stuff.
only
like
I
that.
met you when my sister was getting married.
Yeah.
I could've asked.
Yeah, but like we started shooting like low budget films and stuff like that, and I learned a lot from that company.
So did you like sign on? Like you were?
I wasn't signed on, but like
You worked in affiliation.
yeah, we
with?
worked in affiliation with
Cool,
them. Yeah.
cool.
And yeah, ever since then I started taking it seriously because I knew I can make money off of it. Right? That's
Yeah.
the main thing.
That's
like,
that's such a big
if you can't
like,
support
realization.
if your dreams can't support you, then why do it, you know?
Mm-hmm. So who would you say are some of your biggest inspirations, maybe as a filmmaker, as a person?
I would say Cole Bennett and Christopher Nolan.
Oh wow, that's intense. Those are like real like.
Yeah,
okay,
Christopher Nolan's
cool.
the director, and Cole Bennett is just like he's like a music video director, but like he's just a really great guy.
Any examples of like music videos that he directed?
I can like he's directed like over 200. I think.
Oh okay, yeah.
Yeah, he has so many, and like he's
just
really
like one of those people that you never realized that did everything, but
yeah, he does everything. And
see,
like,
it's like recently, ever since I started doing like this kind of stuff, I'm always like, I always make sure to look at the credits because I'm like, I want to know who did this, and especially like when I got into like music and stuff like that, I'm like, dude, who did that? Like I want to see it. But yeah, so how did the people around you feel when you got started? Like for real?
They weren't surprised. Oh, actually, they were surprised because I was like a soccer kid back then.
Okay, yeah.
My Instagram username was Amrit Soccer Guy.
Oh man, what?
Not like whoever knows
Everybody
that.
had something like that. It was
whoever
like a
knows
real
that,
athlete.
they're the real ones. Like straight up, they know that. And yeah,
Soccer.
I was gonna become a soccer player back then, man.
Oh yeah, everyone.
Yeah, straight up. Like
it was either soccer, ball,
Yeah.
or like some other sport.
like a month ago, someone told me you switched up so much. You were gonna become a soccer player. Now you're shooting films and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, man, shit happens, you know.
Do you want to work with a soccer player in the future?
That'd be
cool.
A great thing to do.
Yeah.
For sure. That's a
Okay, so take us through the process of making a film, start to finish.
Okay. Start always comes with an idea. That could.
How do you come up with your ideas?
That could
That's
be
like one question. I wait the day when someone actually answers that with some weird answer. Like, you want to know? There's a formula.
There's a formula, you know, y equals mx with b. And then, so basically, 3 a.m, straight up. That's like all my ideas. They come in the night.
I swear, why is that like the perfect time?
Always come in the night. That's
and
why I
you know
don't
what's
sleep.
the worst though?
Yeah.
When you're like in the shower and you have an idea
Exactly.
and then you don't write it down and then you lose it the second that you get up.
I stopped taking a shower and I write down my phone, or I take the phone with me in the shower and I start writing on.
That always happened with me with like lyrics for music and stuff because I'd be like, I just like freestyle in the shower and then I get out, I'm like, shoot.
Yeah.
So now I'll keep a notebook right out of the shower and be like, no, write it down as fast as I can.
Sure, yeah.
Or I'll just like keep repeating it until I forget it. Yeah.
It's either in the shower or in the bed, like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
All right. So we got the idea. Now what?
Then the execution. You start planning. Like once you get an idea, you start planning and you start thinking, is it really possible? Can you do it? And you start like after you get the idea and after you get like all the notes down. Like I started writing notes. I start writing little points.
Just all text.
Yeah, just like random notes. Like all the ideas that come into my head, I just write them down on a piece of paper or like on my phone. And once I get that chunk of like notes, I put them together as like a big idea, and then I start shot listing them.
Would you prefer digital writing and stuff or like actual?
I prefer actually
paper?
writing it down.
Yeah, see, everybody says that still.
Yeah, because you know, it's like it's actually coming from your brain. And, you know, I don't know.
Well, both ways coming from your brain.
It's a different vibe. I don't know,
it is.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry, I don't start shot listing. I start like planning locations. I start planning like little things here
settings,
and there.
people in the video.
People who can potentially be in the video, and like the overall theme of the video and stuff like that. After that, I start shot listing. I start planning.
How do you shot list? Because I'm still trying to figure this out.
Shot list is like straight up like you think of the shots.
Do you like draw like a square and
that's
then show
like,
what
that's
the frame?
Storyboarding. Sometimes I do that, but like it's not really necessary because shot listing does most of your work.
Yeah.
If you have it in your brain, you don't have to really.
Yeah,
draw
exactly.
It out,
See,
right?
like
'Cause
every
that's a
single
waste of
time,
time.
I'm in the process of finishing up my like Europe film or whatever, and each time I'm always like, should I like draw out? But like I still remember the shot,
Yeah,
so why would
exactly.
I need to draw it out? And I can't really draw. So
You don't
like,
need
there's
to
no
draw
point.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, I just write like a conversation to myself, going, "This is what you thought of at this moment."
Exactly.
Think it again.
Words are better than pictures for me. I don't know. Like
yeah.
for story for like planning out the shots, that I prefer writing over drawing the pictures. I've spoke from previous experiences.
Yeah.
Because I wasted so much time storyboarding, and I can say a day or two, like straight up, like 48 hours storyboarding, and I did not use it once.
Yeah, that's
I
always
used
the
the
worst.
shot list over the storyboard. Like, it doesn't work.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, so you got your shot list done. Then what?
Then you start contacting the people you thought who can be in the video.
Hmm.
Once you get that, you
Do these people usually just do it just for fun and
yeah,
stuff like that?
they voluntarily. I love the people who I work with. They
Mhm.
voluntarily say yes, and after that we start like planning.
That's
when,
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really helpful. And then after that you start planning the dates, and like it's just so much work because I do everything alone.
Yeah.
Like all the planning, shooting, editing, all that like stuff.
What is the
alone.
worst? What is the hardest part?
Hardest part would be editing.
Yeah. Yo,
Like,
why?
so-
Yo, I was
so
watching
much
this
work.
interview on YouTube,
Mhm.
and this one YouTuber who said, "No, editing is my favorite part." I was like, "Are you human?" I was like, "How
I
how
mean-
do you like how do you like editing over filmmaking or looking at it after? There's so many things to like in the process,
Yeah.
and you like editing."
Yeah.
I hate. This is why I stopped editing this podcast
Mhm.
because of that sole reason. I was like, I'm
Mhm.
never editing this ever
No,
again.
I enjoy editing, but like it just gets so tedious at times.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to do like the little
the little
things.
things, but like it's really fun though. Overall, it's fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the end of it, when you're like, especially when you finish like one part of the edit, like
Yeah.
a sequence, and you're
Yeah.
like, that was sick.
Then you just keep watching that over and over.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm done now. That's it.
There was there's the funniest thing. I was doing like a test film to
Yeah.
kind of like test out my angles and time lapse and whatnot,
Mhm.
and literally the first 8 seconds, all it is just me going, "This is the story about beginnings," and the music starts, and then a time lapse plays.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with that
That's it.
sequence. I was just kept playing that. I was like, I'm done with the video.
Alright, and then you never finish the video.
Yeah, and I still have to this day the video is just left there
That's chill,
unfinished, and I'm like, oh
I've
man.
gone through those.
Yeah, because like there's some things that are really fun to look like. My favorite thing, I don't know why, is
Mhm.
time lapses or slow mo, right? And it's just
Mhm.
like you just look at it and you're just like, this is cool. I'm just gonna keep watching this.
Yeah.
And screw it. I don't want to do anything else. Yeah. So I hope I don't come off as a stalker when I say this, but I
Mhm.
literally watched every video you made
Oh my god.
like 3 times
Wow.
this past week.
That
It's called
means a lot.
research, all right?
Means a
There's
lot.
more to this than just me talking.
For sure.
But anyway, out of all the projects you've made, what do you consider as your personal favorite?
My personal favorite, I would say the latest music video I've done. Which
Yeah,
is-
I actually like that one.
which is More
I
to
watched it
Life.
like 4 times. But
Yeah.
that's like a song, so I listen to
Yeah,
it.
like it's a really big project for me because it was the most complex project I've ever.
I could definitely tell there was a lot of
Mhm.
experimental stuff going.
Yeah,
Even like
there's
the smallest
so-
things, like the fire in the eyes. I was like,
Exactly.
damn, that
There's
must have
so
taken-
many things I've done. Like the fire in the eyes took
Yeah.
me like 4 hours.
I knew it.
alone.
See, I was like, oh man,
And
that must have
that's-
took him so long.
That's like what 2 seconds of the video.
Yeah,
Overall, that took me over 60 hours to edit.
nice.
Like constant. It took me a month to make.
And it was just you and the
Just me.
artist.
Just me and my.
How did you meet the artist?
I came upon his page, like early July,
Mm-hmm.
I think, and like he had a music video done like really recently. That's why I found out
Yeah,
about
yeah.
him, and I messaged him. I'm like if you ever want to shoot, I'm there for you. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then we started talking more and more, and he was down. And then that's how I usually find all my clients. Like I
Yeah,
message
yeah.
them. Like for music videos, that's
How
I
do you
find them.
message them? What network?
I tell them. Oh, sorry, Instagram.
Yeah, yeah.
And I tell them like I like the music. I tell them what song I like.
Yep.
And I say I direct music videos and I can help you out. And then
Awesome.
that's how I get my clients.
Yeah, cold calls, man. It's the only way to. It's
Yeah.
the best way. Like, if
Straight
you're just
up.
gonna sit around being like, I wait for someone to call
No,
me, but it's never
it's
gonna
not
happen.
gonna happen.
So, out of again, that was your personal favorite. What would you say is like the people's favorite?
4-year journey, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely people's favorite. No,
Yeah.
that thing. And like I heard about the story about how you weren't able to play it or graduate. That was pretty
Mhm.
crazy. But
Yeah.
and when I first saw that video, this is like, I didn't really meet you, but I knew who you were at that point.
Mhm.
Because I saw you at Peel Student Film Festival,
Mhm.
and as I'm walking in, I'm like, oh, he's like with Hamraj and Kush and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So then I watched that video, I'm like, oh my god. And see, I didn't even know what you looked like because I forgot.
Yeah.
So then I was like, is that him? And then I was just like, wait. And then I looked back, and every single
Oh
time
my
it's
God.
someone new, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy's not in his own
I
videos.
ended the video off of my face. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, didn't even know who I am. Yeah.
Yeah, like no one knew who you were. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's the guy.
Mhm.
And then even like I only saw your Instagram profile picture,
Yeah.
and I was like, it's not helping. I don't know
Mhm.
who this guy is.
Mhm.
But yeah. So how did you get into motivational type videos? Because honestly, these are like the ones that like hit the hardest for me,
Yeah.
because I'm always like, that was sick.
Mhm.
So how did you kind of get into that?
I got into that because I felt like whoever has a passion, like they need to like step forward and go for it.
Oh,
So
freaking
I was
preach.
like, yeah, exactly. Like I was like, why not just help? Like personally, I stepped forward and went for my passion.
yeah,
So like, why not help others do the same thing? So I started getting into motivational videos, and like that was like one of my first ever short films. I think that's the first ever short film I made. It was a motivational video.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, why not just make it? Like it's just fun to make, and it helps others.
Yeah.
So, like, why
So
not?
do you go on like
It's a
YouTube
win-win.
and find a motivational speech, model it after
Yeah,
that?
basically, I find
Yeah.
I just search motivational speeches, and then I find the best one. Like to find HD quality ones,
Yeah,
because
of
a
course.
lot of them are so like really really bad quality.
Yeah,
and I'm
because
like,
a lot of them are shot in like a stadium
Yeah,
or
in a
something
stadium,
like that.
right? Yeah.
And then the
And not
audio
with
is
a
just
proper
the
mic.
audio. I'm like, come on, man.
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
amateur stuff.
yeah, so it's really hard to find those, but like once you do, you listen to the speech over and over, and you plan your shots, and then you go ahead and shoot.
Yeah.
Yep.
The experimental film, which one was that you won for?
It was the wins and losses video I shot for HB's football team.
Yeah, how did that work? Did you have to like get people to come in and stuff?
That one was just a game. I just showed up and I took videos, and
no way.
nothing was planned in that video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like it was just like a regular season game.
Yeah, regular season game.
So then how did you get like a lot of the? Wait, was it at nighttime?
It was at night. It was at.
Oh, that's
Jacuzzi.
sick. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
that made it so much better. 'Cause if
Exactly.
it was daytime, it would have looked
Yeah.
very home video-ish.
And the lights were so sick.
yeah, you guys have like really cool lights. I was like,
Yeah.
is this real? Like, is
It was
this...
in Jacuzzi. It wasn't
Oh
like
yeah,
HB,
yeah, that's sick.
Mhm.
That's real.
Yeah.
Anyway, so to you, what are the easiest kind of films to make out of your experience, and what are definitely the hardest?
Easiest would be the motivational videos, because you don't have to plan that much. Like,
Yeah.
as I said.
Because dialogue is all the speech,
Exactly.
right?
It does it for you, you know.
Yeah.
Like wins and losses was like simultaneously. Like I just whatever shots I got, I just put it in, and like I played along with it.
You got first
But-
place for it.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Exactly. You never know where it can take you.
Yeah.
And the hardest would be like short films that I made for this 4-year journey, because that takes a lot of time.
Oh
It
yeah.
took me like over a month to make.
You had to
because
get all the people and all those
Exactly.
like establishing
There's, like-
shots showing their faces
there's
and
like
stuff.
over 70 people that were involved
Mhm.
in that video. And yeah, like those are the hardest ones.
Yeah.
The short films.
Did you ever end up getting like a reasoning for why they didn't play your video?
Yes, I did. I talked to the principal, like the
Mhm.
new principal. He was
Yeah.
only there for like a week, and he gave me so many like, can I swear?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shitty reasons, like straight up. It was so stupid, because he gave me one reason was there was violence, and we didn't
When?
even show violence,
Oh yeah,
like that much.
but-
It was
yeah,
just one
true.
punch.
Yeah, I know, like one. But the thing is, they show that in like those
But-
anti-bullying videos.
But like that happens in high school. Why are you hiding the truth from the
Mhm.
kids? You know, and like the parents know that, the students know that.
yeah,
And it's not really big of a deal. Like I don't feel like
and it wasn't that violent.
It wasn't.
Like, no one was like
I didn't, like-
straight up punching.
I didn't like shoot
The dude
someone
just
in the
like
video.
dude just like held him up against the
Yeah,
lorry. Like
it's not that bad.
people do that for like fun.
Exactly. And one other reason was because there was shit. Like the song had shit in it.
Oh, of course.
Just one word. And the teachers swear in our school.
Yeah.
Like I don't get
All
what they're-
teachers do.
Exactly. Like I don't know why they're hiding that from the students. And also
And it's not
another-
like the students are super good
Exactly,
too. Yeah.
And third most like this is the worst reason. They're like, I didn't involve every student in the school. I'm like, how am I supposed to involve 400 people in one video? Like, who am I?
Yo,
I
what?
didn't involve everyone in the school. That's what they said.
That's actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get all 400 people to agree
Yeah.
to be part of a film and then film them all.
Sorry for not doing that.
But I mean, I'm sure a lot of them ended up seeing it anyways,
Yeah,
one way or
For
another.
sure.
Yeah.
I when I got my diploma, I'm like, yo, video's coming out tonight. You better
Nice.
watch it. Yeah.
Nice. No, because okay, the second that I knew that video was like epically sick, like it was
Mhm.
gonna be sick,
Thank you.
was like that first transition going into like the guy's eye.
Mhm.
I was like, oh my god.
That shot was so hard to take. Oh my god.
How did you take that? I really want to know.
He was up on the stage,
Okay.
and I was down on the floor. And again, I don't use the stabilizer. I use
Yeah.
handheld shots. And I walked up to him. Amrit knows, like she was there with me,
Mhm.
and it took over like 20 tries. And like,
Yeah.
I had to walk up on stage with like, we put like 3 tables
Yeah.
underneath the stage.
To try and
So
make
I
like
can climb-
stairs.
Yes,
Yeah.
basically like stairs, so I can climb up on it. And I didn't want anyone else to shoot this because like
Yeah.
I know like what I want.
It's your thing. Yeah.
So then like I walked all the way from the back of the sorry, we have our calf. Our calf is we have the stage on our calf.
Yeah.
Okay? And all
I mean,
the
I've
way
been there, but this is
yeah.
for the listeners.
Yeah, exactly. I went all the way to the back, and I walked towards the stage, and I walked on the stage with those with the help of those tables.
Mhm.
And it was really hard to stabilize because like
Yeah,
when you're
you're right,
walking,
yeah.
like it's really hard to stabilize.
Yeah.
And I went right to the guy's eye
So why have you chosen to go always handheld?
because I can't afford the stabilizer.
Makes sense.
I mean, I can afford the stabilizer, but like
Well, like the actual
I
like,
work with what
DJI
I'm-
Ronins, I wouldn't really recommend that to most people
I can
because you don't really need it.
yeah, I can afford it. I just work with what I have right now.
Yeah. Do you like? Does your camera have like the little hand strap to make it easier, or do you literally just like?
I
hold
just
it?
use the camera. Because
God,
also
I'm still in awe of this. So many people are probably like, especially the ones who are like who do this kind of stuff. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this guy's insane.
because also the transitions that I have, they're always like in the camera. I don't use them. I don't do like in post
Yeah.
transitions. I do in camera transitions.
They're just like swipe
And-
away. And
Yeah, and I can't
kinda
do
put
that
together.
with a stabilizer. So like
Yeah.
I mean
you're
I
right.
can, but like it'll be way harder.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
more
no, I
convenient.
noticed that with because that tripod you're looking at right now, the one that I
Yeah.
usually shoot on, that's not what I shoot like film and stuff
Mhm,
on.
mhm.
Because, well, I ended up having to do that because I didn't buy the second tripod that I have.
Mhm.
So I just used that, but then I realized like the thing's huge,
Mhm.
and it's just heavy, and you can't
is,
really
yeah.
do everything you want to do.
You can.
And you know how like sometimes, like you definitely know this, the
Mhm.
in-camera transition of just like moving your camera up.
Exactly. Yeah.
For that thing, you have to like move the entire tripod
Yeah,
unit
you-
up, and it's like, yo, this just hurts.
It hurts straight up.
Yeah. So let's talk creators in general
Mhm.
and creativity and all these kind of parts of
For
it.
sure.
What is the biggest challenge you think student creators face?
Starting. I think people don't start.
Yeah,
They
I
have an
definitely agree
idea in
with
their head and they don't start, and that's the biggest like challenge that students face. One piece of advice: just start. Whatever, like, if you have an idea in your head, why are you waiting?
Yeah.
Right? Like, just think, like, ask that question to yourself: why are you waiting? Is there a actual reason you're waiting? And if there's not, then just straight up go ahead and
Yeah, for sure.
just jump. Just jump into it.
Yeah.
There's no
for
reason
me,
for you
it
to
was
wait.
like I definitely had that exact same situation for like the
Exactly.
longest time.
Mhm.
I've been rapping for like a year,
Mhm.
but I only released music like 8 months ago,
Mhm.
and it was because I would just like I wrote like 6 albums or whatever,
Whoa.
and then I would just be like, no, I don't want to record this.
Yeah.
And then eventually one day, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a deadline on my album, and that just went really bad.
That
Because
helps.
then,
Yeah.
but the thing is, what happened was that I ended up like forcing the songs out, and they just
Mhm.
ended up being really bad. And I never released that either.
Mhm.
And then I quit music for 2 months
Oh my god.
because I was like, I'm done with this. It's stupid. And then my friends were like, yo, the next song that you even write, just make it and then
Mhm.
release it, and then
Mhm.
whatever happens happens.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's like, looking back, that song, technicality wise, is pretty garbage,
Mhm.
but like meaningful wise, it was like really meaningful to me because it was
Mhm.
like the first time that I came back and I was like, I'm gonna do this now.
Mhm.
And then it's just like, the best way to learn is to just do it.
Exactly. Like I could have been just chilling, not working.
You could be watching all the YouTube
Yeah,
videos
I
on
could
how to
just
make a
been-
film.
Yeah, I could just been watching the YouTube videos and not do anything about it. Just sit at home.
Yeah.
Like-
Like you're never gonna get better at taking photos from
Exactly.
watching videos of people take
If you
photos.
don't try, you're not gonna get better.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So you've chosen to go into university for
Mhm.
photography studies. What university?
I'm going to Ryerson University.
Ryerson. Represent.
Yep.
So what? To take us through the process of coming up with that conclusion that I'd want to do this.
I personally didn't want to go to post-secondary, but my parents, they forced me.
Yeah.
Not really forced me, but like they just want me to be safe, you know?
Yeah.
Always, that's always the reason.
Something you can fall back on.
Yeah, something I can fall back on, but like personally, with what I'm doing right now, I don't need uni, but I decided to take it. It's a 4-year program at Ryerson,
Yeah.
and I'll
I guess the one thing you could pick up people.
yeah,
You'll just
like,
instantly meet a lot of people. who love
experiences
what
and
you-
like connections, you know.
Yeah.
Those are the only things I will take out of university.
Mhm.
But we're paying what, like 8,000 a
Yeah,
year
yeah.
for a piece of paper.
So
basically.
what made you choose photography over like film studies? Or
I didn't
whatever?
get into film at Ryerson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did your parents, friends, teachers around you feel?
My teacher, Mr. Woods, he's my favorite teacher ever. Like he's
Shout
helped,
out.
he's helped me
Salute
for sure.
to him.
Shout out. He's helped me out so much with the process of filmmaking. And
Is he like a contact teacher?
Yeah, he's a contact teacher. Yeah, and he told me like just try out uni. He himself knows that like you don't need university for
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you're doing, but he's like try it out. You'll benefit from it. You won't lose.
Yeah, you won't lose
Apart
it.
from the money.
Apart
you're,
from the
like,
money.
you're not gonna lose. Okay.
Could have spent that money on all my gear.
Exactly. It could have spent.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Could have spent it making my films
Yeah,
better.
for sure. But you know, whatever. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Really, really huge fan of your work.
Thank you.
100%.
Means a lot.
You should go just search up Amrit Singh on YouTube. Do it. So as always, where's my air horn? New Music Sunday. Every Sunday, there's always going to be new music for you guys. So this week, I'm not going to prefix much. I just found this guy on... Actually, we'll start with your song. So this is Daniel Pierce. Is that how he says it?
Yeah, Daniel Pierce.
Because there's a weird X in there. I don't know. This rapper's being weird. This song, Amrit actually directed the music video to this. It's up on his YouTube channel. Is it youtube.com/Amrit Singh?
Yeah, Amrit Singh, yeah.
Nice. How do you get the link? Your custom link?
At first, it was like... I had a YouTube channel called Levitate TV.
Okay.
And I changed it. I still have that URL. Like, if
Yeah.
you search youtube.com/Levitate TV, it will still come up to my channel.
Yeah. But how
then
do you
I-
make it custom? Because mine's still stuck as like
Oh,
the
you need like...
YDH.
You need like 100 subscribers.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, I think... Or they probably increased that now.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not sure
probably did. Oh yeah, did you hear about the whole like now you
Four-
need for 4,000 hours of watch time?
4,000 hours, yeah.
I was like, whoa, buddy,
like,
4,000 hours.
Okay, we'll see where that goes.
Yo, this is why my podcast, my actual YouTube channel,
Yeah.
I have a bunch of like old Minecraft videos.
Mhm.
I'm leaving those up because I need the watch time. I'm like,
Exactly,
yo,
yeah.
I'm not deleting those. And also, anybody who wants to go watch those, be my guest.
Watch them.
They're so cringe, but damn, are they
Watch
so?
them.
It's just like it's fun to look at for me because I'm like
Yeah.
I used to sound like that,
Mhm.
and I made Minecraft videos.
Yeah.
That's probably why I think I started a podcast
Mhm.
was because like I did commentaries,
Mhm.
and then now this is just a commentary over nothing,
Yeah.
and those had nothing to do with the game. I also sucked like
Mhm.
really bad at Minecraft.
I had like 4 other channels before this.
Yeah.
And they're still up. I'm not gonna drop the names, but like people who know, they know.
If
They
you
know. There's
if
over,
you
like-
know, you know.
There's like 200 videos up there that I
Oh man, I'm
Yeah.
gonna find the crap out of
you
this.
can't find them. That's it. Like I'm not dropping them.
All right. Anyway, Daniel Pierce, More to Life,
Yep.
directed by Amrit Singh. Oh yeah, hit the thunderbolt, bro. The mic's just on. As long as you don't talk too loud, pick it up. Yeah, watch what you do.
What are the 2010s?
I can say I love you, please don't tell me that you hate me. No, I'm not bipolar, it's your attitude is crazy. You know we'd be different if we got along, I'm sorry. I couldn't be with you if I wanted to. We're just way too different and not in tune. Yeah, no, I don't hate you, I just can't be with you. Bottles up a party just to put me in the mood. I like who I'm becoming, it's not because of you. I can't say I love you, please don't tell me that you hate me. No, I'm not bipolar, it's your attitude is crazy. You know we'd be different if we got along, I'm sorry. I couldn't be with you if I wanted to. We're just way too different and not in tune. No, I don't hate you, I just can't be with you. Bottles up a party just to put me in the mood. I like who I'm becoming, it's not because of you. And lately I've realized there's more to life than love. There's more to life than love. Yes, I know the pain, and I know just how it feel. No matter what you take, but my feelings ain't real. You can say just what you want, but I never feel the same. Go ahead and tell your friends, but I won't feel ashamed. People change, feelings change, I won't stay the same. I gotta keep up with the game, don't be away, right? Don't expect me to even change. I can say I love you, please don't tell me that you hate me. No, I'm not bipolar, it's your attitude is crazy. You know we'd be different if we got along, I'm sorry. I couldn't be with you if I wanted to. We're just way too different and not in tune. Yeah. No, I don't hate you, I just can't be with you. Bottles of Bacardi just to put me in the mood. I like who I'm becoming, it's not because of you. I can say I love you, please don't tell me that you hate me. No, I'm not bipolar, it's your attitude is crazy. You know we'd be different if we got along, I'm sorry. I couldn't be with you if I wanted to. We're just way too different and not in tune. Yeah, no, I don't hate you, I just can't be with you. Bottles of Bacardi just to put me in the mood. I like who I'm becoming, it's not because of you. It's not because of you.
That was More to Life by Daniel Pierce. Check out the video on Amrit's channel. Shoot. Okay, so I found this. I was on SoundCloud's new to SoundCloud mix, which is, by the way, if anyone's looking for like new artists, it's a really easy way because like it's just anybody who just posted on SoundCloud or whatever, and it's like a new song or whatever. It'll all just be there. So while this loads, might just edit this part out. Nope, don't edit out anything. There was one time where I edited out like. It was so much dead space because I think the person didn't hear me and they didn't ask to repeat the question.
Yeah.
They just looked at me And it was a good 30 seconds of silence. And I'm like, bro, hello? Like, I thought they just turned off, like, .exe failed. Okay. So this song is by Whit Lowry. It's called Into Your Arms featuring Ava Max. You can find it on his SoundCloud. It's just Whit Lowry. That's Wittlowry. Wow, it's not going to play, is it? Oh my god. This is why I hate this this iPad. I basically just stopped using it because it cracked, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. But it works for whatever I need it for.
Yeah.
Are you going to play? There we go.
If you let me, I'll be out my dress and into your arms tonight. Yeah, I'm lost without it. Feels like I'm always waiting. I need you to come get me out of my head and into your arms tonight.
Yeah. I don't mean to make you wait, just the pressure's been getting heavy. I know if I fuck us up, we'll be overdone. You'll forget me. I'm feeling bad that I act this way cause you let me. They call me king, but I know my queen will be there to check me. Last year, was running around 45th looking for Soho. Last night was riding down Rodeo looking for NoHo. It's crazy what can change in a year. Think that you know they'll go back and forth like a yo-yo. They live their life for the photos and see me, I'm acting solo cause I'm afraid to commit. Now can you tell me how I'm different than him? And him, yeah. I know I'm always questioning things. Like girl, would you say that love cannot be found inside a vow or a ring? She laughs and says only material things. Those are material things. Imagine buying all my trust with a ring. Imagine spending all my love on a fling. Got a thing for you. If I had the talent you had, I probably would sing for you like
out of my head, out of my mind, oh, if you let me, I'll be out my dress and into your arms tonight. Yeah, I'm lost without it. Feels like I'm always waiting. I need you to come get me out of my head and into your arms tonight.
Yeah. I don't mean to make you wait or to contemplate about us. My ex, she loved to lie, I guess it's why it's harder to trust. I've been searching to find myself and not get too lost in the lust. I heard once that you could try but can't fill from an empty cup, that's no lie. And all I ever say is how I need time. If it was up to you now, you would be mine. I'm on a roll more than I'm home, and still I find it's only you on my mind. The last three were Gemini, I think that shit is a sign, it's funny. You care about time with your money, and you love going to the beach, whether it's cloudy or sunny. And you love drinking all your wine until it hurts in your tummy. You call me honey, I'm tipsy, and really all I want is for you to love me. Flashbacks of back roads, driving back to my side of state. I know I need to tell you I care before it's too late. Before someone steps to the plate, before you decide not to wait, before you decide not to chase till you call me up just to say
I'm out of my head, out of my mind, oh, if you let me, I'll be out of my dress and into your arms tonight. I'll be I'm lost without it. Feels like I'm always waiting. I need you to come get me out of my head and into your arms tonight.
That was Into Your Arms by Whit Lowry featuring Ava Max. Again, you find it on his SoundCloud, Wittlowry. That's going to wrap it up for this week. Amrit, as always, where can they find you?
They can find me on anywhere. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. It's Who is Amrit? Or for YouTube, it's Amrit Singh.
Cool.
And yeah.
You can find me on Instagram at Imaad.jm or on Twitter at ImaadJM. Once again, be sure to follow us on all the social medias. We're ArtistBlockPod on everything. If you want to request a topic or if you want to come up here, you can email us artistblockpod@gmail.com is going to be the way to go. Be sure to subscribe to us on Google Play Music, iTunes, YouTube, and SoundCloud so you can get these episodes as soon as they come out. Just wanted to say thank you because we reached like 1,000 plays a while ago, and huge thank you to everybody who's listening. Continue to support the podcast out every Sunday. That's going to wrap it up for episode 25. We'll see you guys next week.